there at the Mix on Tuesdays and 990 WBOB out there in Rhode Island, of all places. And we have got two great guests or more joining us here on our big broadcast. And we go to the telephones. And go ahead and introduce yourselves, my friends. Tell us a bit about yourselves.
Hi, I am Elizabeth Jackson.
I'm Lily Jackson.
And together we are SisterJ.
So SisterJ, tell us a little bit about SisterJ.
We are a duo singing group. We are sisters, and we started our journey a couple years ago. We have 3 singles that are out, and our goal is to spread love and light and positive messages and just have fun while doing it.
That is awesome. That is awesome. So how do we get your music? Is there a website or somewhere that we can send people?
Yes, we have a website. It is SisterJ Music. It's just SisterJ, like the letter J.com. SisterJmusic.com, forgive me. And you can find our music on just about any streaming service, and you can buy it on iTunes and Amazon Music and all of the things.
SistersJmusic.com. We have got 2 great guests with us today. They join us live here on our big broadcast. And they are amazing, and they join us today here on our big show. And so how did you guys start singing? How did everything, happen?
That's a big question. We have kind of grown up with music. Me being the oldest, I started doing music when I was 11. I started in band playing clarinet, and my sister, Lily, started a couple years later. She's also our artist in the family. She's designed a couple of our album covers. And our parents raised us on music, a lot of classical music, and then just a bunch of different types of music. And
I'd say when it came to singing, that part, it came in when we started doing musical theater together. And I started that when I was 9. We did our first show together, and I believe it was 2014.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And the musical theater, our voices grew, and we got a lot of training through that. And we've been singing together.
Yeah, we have, me being Elizabeth, sorry, I know you can't see our faces. I've always written poetry and stories, and so is my sister, but I started songwriting when I was 13 or 14, but it really blossomed when I was 16, and I started writing, teaching myself guitar and piano, and I told my sister, I said, hey, come listen to this, help me figure it out, and then we just kind of sang from there. And our mother, Mary Elizabeth Jackson, she's an author, a children's author, and she's written
That's
a couple things.
That's awesome.
And has blossomed into other things. And there was her writing partner, Thornton Klein, wrote a couple songs for her first children's book, and Lily and I recorded those, and that's really where the whole singing and recording process began back in 2015.
That is awesome. We have got SisterJ with us today. They join us here on our big broadcast. So you guys are all over the internet. Tell us a little about your social media following. What is that like?
We are on Facebook and Instagram and also on YouTube and TikTok, and we have grown a lot of followers locally, but we've grown followers across globally, and we're still working on growing our following through our gigs that we have, and we've had a lot of great support through our journey.
SistersJ.com, and you can get all the music and all the various things. So tell me about Open When. We are going to play this here in a few moments.
That song, so that was written by me, Elizabeth Jackson, and my mother, Mary Jackson, and our writing partner, Thornton Klein. And we wanted to write something a little bit different, but it came from a true story with like open when letters, like open when you're feeling sad or when you need a hug. I had some friends give me open when letters right before I went to college, and then I've done them for other people as well. And we just thought it'd be a really cute song, and it turned into such a beautiful little song that we recorded in 2021. No, 2022. We released it last summer. I'm sorry.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
And we recorded it with our producer, our legendary producer, Ted Theo Perlman, and it's become kind of a summer vibe for us.
That's awesome. Well, we are going to do this. I'm going to place you on a brief hold here on the telephone. We are going to play Open When, and you are listening to the Sunday radio broadcast here on the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar Experience.
Oh, you know, my boyfriend's going off to college soon, and it's pretty far away. I'm just kind of worried for him.
Hey, do you remember that thing that I did last year for my boyfriend?
Yeah, I do.
Let's do that when I get home.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. I love you.
Open when you need a new song. Open when you forget where you belong. Open when you wanna feel closer to me. Make no mistake, we can't fool ourselves. Nothing we can do about the distance. The miles between us, a part of me is missing. A road through a letter for every day we've been together. Open each one when you think of me. And the love between us. Open when you need a new song. Open when you forget where you belong. Open when you wanna feel closer to me. Words you might need from my heart, sealed with my kiss while we're apart. Learn to open when, open when. Never said love would be easy. I'm sending you a part of me to make you smile, to feel my love constantly. When we're finally in each other's arms, we'll pick up where we both left off, as if time and space were never lost, and our loves always existed. Always with you. Open when you need a new song. Open when you forget where you belong. Open when you said love would be easy. I'm sending you a part of me.
That is Open When. SisterJ with us today here on our big broadcast. Coast to coast, border to border, and Rhode Island, of course, on our good friends at 990 WBOB out there in Rhode Island, of all places. And, of course, you can get a hold of us on the mix on Tuesdays. SisterJ with us today, and you can find them official SisterJ Music over there on YouTube, and they join us here on our big broadcast. So, what are some of your goals for the next 6 months or so?
Well, right now, since we just released our newest single, Breathe In, along with the music video, our whole idea and message is to bridge the gap in diversity with our music and diversity and inclusivity, along with our mother, who's an author and advocate. And so we're going to try to continue on that path with our music as we continue to release more.
Fantastic. It's SisterJ. They join us here on our big broadcast. So, are there any resources or even advice that have really helped you guys on this journey doing music?
I'd say literally just to never give up.
That's awesome. So, SisterJ join us here on our big broadcast. So, Breathe In, the official music video. Tell us a little bit about this, and then we're going to play it here in a few moments.
Woohoo! Well, this song, it has a long story with it, but I will be brief.
No, you're good. We've got all the time in the world for you guys. Tell us about the video and the song and everything.
The song originally was written in 2016. I wanted to write a lullaby, which, if you've heard the song, it's not a lullaby. But I wanted to write a song for people struggling with anxiety or just having struggles in general, like as I saw people in my family and my friends and myself even. And I remember writing and just experimenting with things, and the words just kind of came to me, and my sister helped me write it as well. I was like, hey, how does this sound? And we finished the song together. And originally it was titled Who You Are, because that's just what I felt was the right title for it. And it didn't hit me until a couple years later when I was performing it at a coffee shop near the college that I was going to at the time. And it really felt like the words that I had written down weren't necessarily from me, but they were from my God, to be like, hey, it's okay, just breathe, remember who you are. And there's so many messages that can be applied to the words in the song. And after we recorded our first two singles that we have, Open When and Clearly, we presented the song to our producer, and he really loved it. And we upped the tempo and added some things, and my sister was like, what if we added a breath? And then we changed the song to Breathe In, because, in life, a lot of times we forget to breathe, to just take a minute and just breathe, because life gets really fast. It can get really stressful. And sometimes the first thing that we need to do is just remember to breathe. And the second message of the song is to remember who you are, because me personally, whenever I've gotten lost in life, if I just remember my roots and who I am and remember to breathe, then I can keep going forward. And I think that message is very important for everybody in this life. We all do, both of us do. And so the idea was to have people of all kinds in our music video, to bring them together, because at the beginning of the video, you'll see me contemplating life, as we do, as everybody does sometimes. And then there's a child that sees that I'm struggling, and she grabs my hand to bring me over to the circle of children playing. And throughout the video, we bring more people together to just celebrate our differences, and we're all one people. no matter what. And so the whole message is to just breathe in and remember who you are, no matter who you are, where you come from, and all of those things.
Fantastic. Well, we are going to do this. We're going to place you guys on a brief hold. We are going to go ahead and play this track. It is fantastic. It is SisterJ, Breathe In, and it is here on your Sunday radio broadcast.
Lay your head down beside me. Release all of your worries. Pay no mind to the things that keep you up at night. Tune out all of the demons. Their words mean nothing here. Breathe in and out and remember all the things that make you who you are. Breathe in and remember all the things that make you who you Remember how I held you, your embrace against mine. Heart to heart, just forget the world. That's what you told me. You said you loved me, and I can't make sense of it at all. Breathe in out and remember all the things that make you who you are. Breathe in and remember all the things that make you who you are. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in and out. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe out, breathe out, breathe in and out. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in and out. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe out, breathe out, breathe in and out. And remember all the things that make you who you are. Breathe in out and remember all the things that make you who you are. Breathe in out and remember all the things that make you who you are. Breathe in and remember that I love you for who you are, 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 for who you are.
That is SisterJ in Breathe In. And they join us here on our big broadcast. And as we wrap up here with SisterJ, where can people find your music, buy your music, and get involved with everything you guys are doing online?
You can find our music on our website at SisterJ.com, and you can follow us on Facebook and support us on YouTube. Subscribe and like our YouTube channel. You can find us on Instagram and TikTok and under SisterJ Music. And you can buy our music just about anywhere you can buy music, and you can stream it as well.
Fantastic. Well, you guys are amazing. Thank you for making some time for us today here on the big broadcast. And check out official SisterJ music on YouTube as well. They've got some great videos, some behind-the-scenes stuff as well. Go over and check that out today. Well, ladies, I appreciate you making time for us today, and we will talk to you soon. Thank you, guys.
Thank you for having us on.
Appreciate it, guys. Thank you. There they go, the fantastic SisterJ. And that wraps it up here for this edition of our big program. If you're listening to us on the stream, thank you. And we will take a break and come back with more here on our world famous Jiggy Jaguar Radio